morning students, and welcome to today's session about the data mining, in which we will see about the today's unit about data warehousing and OLAP technology. So today's topic about the introduction to data warehouse. OLAP technology means online analytical processing. In OLAP there are different types of operations like drill down, roll up, slice and dice operation. What is data warehouse? Data warehouse is a collection of multiple data sources into single data source, that is called data warehouse. So outline of today's lecture, that is data warehouse definition. After that, difference between the data warehouse and other data repository systems, difference between operational database system and data warehouses, comparison between OLTP and OLAP. OLTP is online transaction processing and OLAP is online analytical processing. So what is data warehouse? Data warehouse provides architecture and tools for a business executive. So it is a warehouse which collection, it is a providing the architecture, and it is a collection of business executive tools which will systematically organize, understand and use their data to make strategic decisions. Data warehouse is a collection of multiple data sources into single source, that is called data warehouse. Data warehouse systems are valuable tools in today's competitive and fast evolving world. So data warehouse systems are most important tool in today's world. Data warehouse system allow for integration of variety of application systems. So in data warehouse we can combine multiple application into single application. They support information processing by providing a solid platform of consolidated historic data for analysis. Now difference between data warehouse and other data repositories system. So data warehouse is an subject oriented data warehouse. Data warehouse is an organized around major subjects. So it is considered around the major subject like customer, supplier, product and sales. So these are the subject for data warehouse. Data warehousing typically provide a simple and concise view of particular subject. So data warehouse is typically provides a simple and concise view of particular subject issued by excluding data, where data will be excluded that are not useful in decision support process. Integration means we will combine multiple data sources into single source, that is called data integration. So data warehouse is usually constructed by integrating multiple heterogeneous sources. Heterogeneous sources will be combined like relational database. Relational database is a database where relational data is there, that is called relational database. Flat files. Flat files are the files where the data in the flat forms are there. Online transaction records. Online transaction records where online data will be managed, that is called online records. Now time variant. What is time variant? Data are stored to provide information from an historic perspective. Example, the past 5 to 10 years data. Past 5 to 10 years data, that is called time variant data. Normal non-volatile data. Non-volatile data are the data warehouse is always a physical separate separate more of data transaction from the application data found in the operation environment, that is called non-volatile data. Now the major task of online operation of database system is to perform online transaction. So main task of online operational database system is to perform online transaction. Will do the online transaction and query processing. These systems are called online transaction processing, that is OLAP systems, where transaction will be done online, that is called online transaction processing. Data warehouse system on the other hand serve users. It will serve different users and knowledge worker in the role of data analysis and decision making. Such systems can organize, it will organize and present data in various formats. It will organize and present data in various formats in order to accommodate the diverse need of different users. These systems are known as OLAP, that is online analytical processing systems. Now, what is the comparison? Comparison between OLTP and OLAP. OLAP is online transaction processing and OLAP is online analytical processing. Characteristics is an operational. So, online transaction processing is an operational processing, whereas OLAP is an information processing. Next is circulation. In circulation, OLAP is a transaction, whereas OLAP is analysis. User in user OLTP clerk, DBA that is database administrator, database professionals. In OLAP online analytical processing, users are knowledge experts like major accounting analyst. Functions in OLTP that is online and transaction processing, day to day operation will be done, whereas in online analytical processing long term information requirement decision support will be done. Database design in database design OLTP that is online transaction processing, ER based that is entity relationship based application will be oriented. In online analytical processing, star and snowflake schema or subject oriented application will be designed. Data for data online analytical processing, count and guarantee up to date data will be used. In online analytical processing, historic or accuracy maintained data will be used. Summarization in OLTP, primitive, highly denied, and on online analytical processing, summarized or understood data will be defined. In viewing, detailed full flat relational data will be used, whereas in OLAP, summarized data and multidimensional data will be used. Unit of work in OLTP that is online analytical processing, it is short and simple transition will be done. In online analytical processing, complex query will be used. Access of data that is read or write data will be used. In OLAP, mostly read data will be used. Focus on data in and OLAP data information out. Operation will be inder hash or on prime table primary key, whereas in OLAP lots of scanning will be done. Number of records assist that is OLTP tons, and in OLAP millions of data will be used. Number of users in OLTP that is online transaction processing 1000 users, whereas in online analytical processing there are 100 users. Database size online analytical processing on a high under GB, in online analytical processing that is greater than equal to terabytes. In priority ways, online analytical processing is high performance and high ability will be used. In online analytical processing, high flexibility and users autonomy will be used. In metric, transaction throughput, and in online analytical processing, query throughput or response time will be used. So this is the comparison between online analytical processing and online analytical processing. So this is the most important question which is asked in exams. Now, next topic is about the types of OLAP servers. So what is OLAP server? OLAP server is online analytical processing server. There are different types of online analytical processing servers like relational. First server is about the relational OLAP, that is also known as ROLAP server. Relational online analytical process servers are also known as ROLAP servers. These are the intermediate servers. It is one type of intermediate servers which is used in between a relational backend server and client front end tools. They use a relational or extended relational database to store and manage warehouse database. It will manage the warehouse database and OLAP middleware to support the missing pieces. Rollup servers include optimization. It will use basically optimization for each database management system, backend implementation of aggregation, navigation logic, and additional tools and services. Rollup technology tends to have greater scalability. It has the greater scalability more than the MOLAP. MOLAP is multi-dimensional online analytical processing servers. So now next server is about the MOLAP, that is multi-dimensional online analytical processing server, that is also known as MOLAP servers. These are the one type of server which support the multi-dimensional servers in data through array-based multi-dimensional storage engines. They map multi-dimensional view. So it will map the multi-dimensional view directly to the data cube array structures. The advantage of using a data cube is that it allows fast indexing, where fast indexing will be used to pre-computed summarization data. Many MoLab servers adopt a two-level storage representation to handle dense and sparse data sets. Denser but subcubes are identified and stored at array structures, whereas sparse subcubes employed comparison technology for efficient storage utilization. Next is about the hybrid OLAP. Hybrid OLAP is also known as HOLAP, that is server, that is the combination of relational server and multi-dimensional server, that is called OLAP servers. The hybrid OLAP servers are the additional servers combination of ROLAP and MOLAP technology, and from that it has the greater scalability and maintain than ROLAP and MOLAP servers. For example, HOLAP server may allow large volume of data, so it can handle large volume of data to be stored in the relational database of the aggregate and are kept in the separate MOLAP storage. The Microsoft SQL Server 2000 supports the hybrid OLAP servers. Next is about the specialized SQL Server. SQL Server stands for Structure Query Language Server. So it is one type of server which is used for structure query language server. To meet the growing demand of OLAP processing in relational database, some database system vendors implement the specialized SQL servers that provide additional query language, which will add the additional query language and query processing for SQL queries over star and snowflake schema in read only environment. So this is about the types of OLAP servers. Thank you student. Stay tuned for further lecture series. In next lecture we will see about the data warehouse architecture.